This is a Bachmann WD Austerity that was sent to me by Stephen after it suffered a bit of a drop and damage to the valve gear. What I would call the motion bracket is broken. So this is the part that's broken, 250005. So yeah, quite a lot of spares, that's good. Oh, here we go. Oh right, there's different valve gears. It's a bit disappointing that Bachmann don't do PayPal. The cranks on this are held in with little screws instead of little bolts. I hate slot head screws. So there we go, there's the new valve gear and motion bracket fitted to the wheel set. I think I'm a couple of screws missing. That looks like what I'm after. I'm going to have a cup of tea in my Flying Scotsman mug and a wee cheeky Bakewell tart. Hello once again folks, how is all doing? So welcome to part 3 of me trying to get this Bachmann WD Austerity back together. I've got the little screws that I ordered on Amazon, so I'm hoping that's going to allow me to get the underframe on and get this back together and get it running. So I'm fingers crossed this will be the last episode. So where were we? Let's just get this out the road. We had the chassis, we've got the replacement motion bracket and valve gear, and we're going to screw that on and we're going to try and get this underframe screwed in. Now, just when I was starting to look at this again, just before I started filming, I've realised something, or I'm thinking something. The two screws on here, wait till I get the endoscope in. These two screws that I assumed were for holding the motion bracket on, I'm not entirely convinced they are. I think that's what these two little black screws are for. These wee things. I think Stephen has maybe screwed them into there, and I think that's the screws that should be holding the underframe on. So I possibly didn't need to order the screws from Amazon at all. Let's get these out and see. I'm pretty sure that's what these screws are. Yeah, they're quite long. I'm not bothered if I end up not needing that box of screws, because I can certainly use them for other projects. Come on, out you come. Yeah, there's no way those are the right screws for there. Let's just see if they will fit into the underframe and hold it in place. And there. Fits like a glove. Bit annoyed with myself that I didn't spot that before, but there you go. All's well that ends well. Right, so there is the underframe screwed on. Now, I think we'll put the cylinders on before we screw that motion bracket down. We need to find the screws that fit this on as well. So I think that goes on the top like that. Or does it go underneath? Yeah, I think it goes on the top. Let's get it into position. Get everything slotted in. Slot in like that. Right, I think that's it, I think. Yep, I think we're all slotted in place. Right, let's see if these little screws hold this motion bracket down. Pretty sure they will. Yeah, there you go. The heads of these screws have to sit flush with the top of the motion bracket, so that's how that's meant to go. Right, okay. That all looks tickety-boo. Now, we need to find the screws that fit these cylinders on. There's two screw holes. I think one is for fixing to the body, and then the other one with a smaller hole on this side is for fitting the cylinders on. So I think it'll probably be that screw through there, which isn't holding the cylinders on, that just goes straight through. I think that'll hold the body on. So I need another tiny wee screw. I think that'd be similar to one of these screws. Yeah, I seem to be missing that screw. So maybe my box of screws is going to come in useful after all. Let's have a look. Hey, so I want quite a wee short fat one. Possibly one of these. What's that? 1.75mm. Looks like it might do the job, but I think it's going to be a bit long. The top of the screw is just poking through. 1.76, I think I might use a longer one and then snip the end off. Right, I'm just going to snip the end off one of these screws. Just take the point off it, like that. And hopefully this will go through and hold the cylinders in place. Come on, get in. There we go. I think that's done it. Okay, right. Let's see if we can pop this on the top of here. Like that. Right, we'll put this on the test track and see if it runs. Look at that. It's making a wee ticking sound. Yeah, I can see that. Bring the endoscope in here. This rod here is hitting the crank. I might just have to bend this crank just a little bit. The one on the other side appears to be okay, but yeah, that's hitting just a little bit. So what I think we'll do is, don't like doing this, but I think needs must, to give this just a little bit of a bend. Like that. Try that. It's still hitting. Oh no, it's not. I think it is hitting there, but it's not causing the ticking. It's the ticking is coming from there. Ah, right. There we go. That's out of position. There. That's how that's meant to be. There we go. Right. So I was just being a bit daft there. This rod had got stuck down in here and it was causing this part to hit that link. But that's it sorted. But yeah, the crank definitely wasn't sitting quite right, but it is better now, so that's fine. So, okay, right. So thank goodness for that. I wasn't wanting to get bogged down in problems with the rods and linkages and all the rest of it. So my underframe is screwed on, my new motion bracket and valve gear's in place, cylinders are on. I think we're getting there. So what we'll do is we'll get a wee touch more oil in some of these linkages. Right, okay, we'll fit the body. That's what we'll do, and that's going to mean sorting out these twisted handrails. So we've got this big middle screw that will go up through the middle of the chassis there into that hole there. That screw there should fit into there, and this screw will fit through the back there into there. There's two slots there and there, and I think these fit through those, so it's going to be a bit of a tricky fit, I think, especially with these mangled handrails at the back. I'm terrified of breaking one of these. Let's just open them up like that just now. Right, okay, we all seem to be good. We'll get a bit of gear oil on that one gear before we do anything else. Right, see if we can fit this on. So that's going to go there, that's going to go there. Ooh, looks quite a tight fit. Right, okay. Let's tighten up. Actually, no, we'll drop that screw in first. See if that one tightens up. Yes, it does. One at the front. And then this one at the back. There we go, the body's on. Now, can I get these handrails into position? So I think these just kind of plug in. Like so. Like that. Do the same on the other side. Yeah, they don't push in very far. But there we go. Let's give this a wee go on the test track. Never just assume that just because a locomotive runs with its body off, that it will run with its body on. There we go. Right. Okay, so as I was working on that, I kind of lost track of the time, and when I started to edit the footage, I realised that yeah, there's going to have to be another episode, or I was going to end up having to, do a very heavy edit and cut an awful lot out, which is really what I was trying to avoid doing this wee serialisation. So this is going to be the end of part 3. But let's see if I can get this all sorted and running again on the layout in what will be the final episode. So catch us later.